We've got some cayenne peppers, and the best way for us to take care of them is to actually make a powder out of those. And what we're going to do is we wash them, taking the stem off. We're going to put them in the dehydrator, just like this, over here like this. I'm going to fill these trays up, and then I'm going to pop them over into the garage, just in case they're a little too hot and spicy. And we're going to dehydrate them, more than likely 24 hours at 140 degrees. Low and slow. I'll show you when I'm finished. All right, now I'm ready to start the dehydrator. I've got my trays filled. I've got them separated as best as possible. We want good airflow, and I'll come out and check these probably about every 3 or 4 hours and rotate my trays. I have it set at 140 degrees for approximately 25 hours. When you have a pepper this size, the book might tell you that it'll take 12 hours, 10 hours, but believe me, I've already done some, and it is going to take more than likely 24 plus hours to actually dry these. I have some already that we've dehydrated, and I've got them in a coffee can. So what we're going to do after this is we're going to process them in a coffee grinder and make cayenne powder, so we can use that during the winter months, and hopefully this is going to last us through to next year. Anyway, that's this part of the process, and I will show you the grinding process when we get to that. That's where Mr. Country is going to do that, and he will be doing that outside, not in the house, because you need a mask, you need eyewear. It's pretty intense. Just like why I have peppers in the garage is because it can get intense, and we don't want to be breathing in the fumes. Stay tuned.
Okay, today we're trying to grind up our cayenne peppers into powder. That's how I like to keep mine. As you can see, what we use is a standard coffee grinder. We break the heads off, the green parts, you know. Break the little green heads off. I don't like those in there. I've got 1, 2, 3 containers. I had tons of these things, and everybody asked me, what do I do with them? Well, as I showed you, I grind it up into cayenne powder for cooking. I love cayenne and everything, so this works out real well. But let me warn you, if you do this, do not do it without a mask and protection. Gloves and a mask. I have no hat on, but I should have a hat on. And I do have my gloves. And all we're doing here is we take these out, snap the head off, and we want to fill this chamber with all of this nice hot stuff. Yes, and I leave the seeds in there and everything. And then of course I have my cats down here that are dumb enough not to leave. I tried to get them out of here, but they won't leave. So they will suffer the consequences, unfortunately. In the past, I have been in a hurry and tried to grind some just to get some for cooking at that moment in time, and that was a big mistake. So you can see, we're putting in quite a bit, and then we just grind it up. If you've ever ground up coffee, this is how you want to do it. I help it along a little bit. And yep, I can still see the you can see we pretty much turned it into a powder. So I got to be careful. I'm trying to show you this, but at the same time I'm trying not to eat any of this. And there you have it. we will end up with quite a bit of this, which is good. We need it for the whole winter, and I use a lot of it. And I am making chili here shortly, so I need more. Of course, we're dried in a dehydrator. Unfortunately, the dehydrator I have, electric, doesn't have a lot of room. Great little machine if you're just doing a few things. So this year, this winter, we will be building a solar dehydrator of a little bigger size. And they're tough to, you can get a lot of different designs, but you got to really dig for them. And I believe we're going to go with the downdraft. The food will not be exposed to sunlight, so it'll save all the vitamins, because remember, if you have it and you dry it in the sun, you're going to lose a lot of your vitamins. Now what we've got a full one of these and another full one. And in every one of these, I'll drop a little silicone pack that I've saved from other things. I'll drop it in there, help keep that from getting any moisture. I'm sure that you all know that keeping dry is an imperative. And when you're in an area of high humidity, it's terrible. So, anyway, as I said, this is all you're doing. Just be careful. You get this stuff on you, and oh yeah, it'll burn, make you cough. It's a terrible thing. Great in your food, lousy on your skin and up your nose. So good luck to you. We're going to continue grinding, and hopefully we'll get done without too much up our nose. And no, I'm not going to buy a food mill. Can't afford it. All right. One more time. And there you go. Just keep doing that till you get all ground. I got this one here left, and I have this one here left. And I got a mountain of them out there on the vine, but I've got plenty now.